Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Philadelphia Phillies.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get two or three. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Dickerson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Now a hard liner. The windup and the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first one of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
First offering on its way. Hit hard towards the hole. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. They will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play, but boy, very fortunate to record the first out there. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield.
If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Mike Soroka is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
In there, a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
It's a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the pool area and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Harper is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7-run score. On now to the bottom of the second. Atlanta leads it 7-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Hoskins has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. It's a fastball taken high for a ball. Down the third baseline. Around the first gets him, and the side is retired. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And it's gone as they add still another. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. first pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready for another chance? Mike Soroka looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Juan Nicasio. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Into the box, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
This is line to left, and that's going to get down out there. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend the lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Make it 9-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Harper, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Markakis at third. Donaldson on second. Flowers at first. 2 out in the inning. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your setup, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong with the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's safe.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit. Another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one. And they're still going.
Line hard toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Hit out towards second. Hernandez is right there. Throwing the dirt for the good scoop at first. Saves an error as the side is retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Braves lead this one 16-0. Gene Segura standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. And there's out number one. Riding in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike. Hernandez, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Ball one.
A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still 16-0. Nick Vincent gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. To his right, Hernandez. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Here's another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Swanson into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Still 16-0. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson sprinting after it. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it is. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming on is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The pitcher, number 40.
At the plate, Mike Soroka getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Number 40 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies throws it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Edelbert Ramos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Ender Inciarte, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Digging in now, Nick Markakis. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam at the end of the bat doesn't matter.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Harper looks up, and it's gone. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB, certainly.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Jose Alvarez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward right center. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Digging in. Gene Segura 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Count remains at 0-2. Segura gets his lead at first, nobody out. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And he is in there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And now Bryce Harper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
First and second here with nobody out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up, Acuna.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The 0-2 home. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
1 ball. And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Count even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Drilled to first. Freeman's got it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the first out. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And Mike Soroka will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. But you can forgive them as they still hold and in. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Maikel.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Jay Bruce.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Acuna coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jean Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through into left, the base hit. The throw home. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Hector Neris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to left field. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Brandon Freeman will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. So digging in now, Ronald Acuna, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. And the inning is over. Here's Bryce Harper now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, one thing he definitely didn't want was a long at bat here to start off this 9th inning. This could really jeopardize whether he can complete this game or not.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Philly down to their last strike. hits her up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
0-1 the count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
19-4 this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Mike Soroka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Aaron Nola allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
This afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.